Alright, so I finally got the hot water heater hooked up. Just kind of put this thing here, just sort of hold it so that you aim it up. And it sort of lets you wash your hands. As you can kind of see, it shoots away the hell out across the floor. Anyway, there's an on-off switch on that for turning the water on and off. You can see there's the pump and just a sand or a braid filter, pretty basic. I got it run off a switch with a relay, so it's nice and clean. Both have fuses on them since we're playing with water. And then the hot water heater. So we get a switch right here that turns the pump on, as you can hear. Propane line from the tank scoots around, hooks right there. I got two lines right here. This one that comes out just dips into the bucket. The other one comes back after the filter and is a quick connect. So I can actually disconnect this and I can use the pump to fill the bucket or something like that, because this is just a quick disconnect. It allows me to drain the hot water heater out too, as you can see. It just clips in real quick and easy. There's an on-off switch under here that turns on and off the hot water heater itself. There's a temperature setting for the hot water heater and a flow setting for the water itself. So basically with this turned off, it leaks a little bit, but turn that on and you can hear everything kind of runs for a second and then shuts off. So the propane's turned on, everything in here is turned on. So now everything's all set for hot water. So when you're ready to do something, you would take this and fish it into your shower ton or whatever. And when you flip the switch, pressure pump comes on, hot water heater fires up, and now it's putting out hot water. And I'd take a shower in that. It's almost too hot to wash your hands. And you see the hot water heater's running. There's little lights and you can kind of see the blue flame. And of course this is just recirculating, but normally when this was set up, shut the water off. Normally when we're using it, I've got one of those Ozark Trail shower tents, and then I've got this piece of old decking from an antifreeze pallet that the shower tent stands on, so that it goes on the ground like this. And of course it's way heavy enough, but that way you're not walking around in the mud and crap like that after you get out of the shower. So that's the setup, and then the propane line and the shower head disconnect real easy. They're just on there hand tight, and the propane's got a couple of gaskets, so it's sealed up good, but those just spin off and they get tucked down into the bucket when we dump the bucket out. And the bucket's used to actually fill this tote here, and that's the tote we use. I think it's got the stove in it and some propane bottles and other crap like that, but that's all empty when we're at camp. So that becomes the water reservoir, and I use that bucket down at the lake to carry water up to fill that, and that tote will give me easily a 10-minute shower with the water set on medium-low, and with the temperature the way it's set. And actually, the slower the water flow in the hot water heater, the hotter it gets. So like I said, that's almost too much, so you have to turn that down. And if you actually slow the water speed down, you have to turn the temperature down even more, because it spends more time inside the coil that's being heated. So anyway, that's the long and short of it, but it came out okay. Of course, I'm finicky about stuff, so that kind of bothers me where the saw banged against the wood, but it's really soft wood. And I wish I had a nice fuse box to put all that stuff in, but well, it works for now, and it'll be great for this weekend. So nice little water pump with some push-in connections, so I can actually pop them off if I need to. And that's just finger tight, so I can unscrew that. But yep, that's the system as it stands for the CVT camper trailer. And of course the tent cycles down inside that when it's in transit.